Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing a very hot topic. Can anyone become profitable? Can anyone do it, right? Do you need a certain skill set? Do you need a certain IQ? Do you need a certain level of skill or whatever to be profitable? Is the bar there where only a certain amount of people can do it? And in this video, I want to answer that question for you guys and give you my take on it, my opinion, because this is something that comes up quite a bit, right? Like people who are getting into trading, they don't know if it's for them. They don't know if they can do it, right? And it's, trading is one of those things. It's one of the hardest skills to learn on this planet, right? It's like, can anyone really do this? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain why it is that I think anyone can do it if they're willing to dedicate themselves to the craft and put the time in. So let's get into the video. Before I start this video, if you guys want to go ahead and hit a like, subscribe, comment down below, it really helps me a lot. I do appreciate it. But back to the topic at hand. Can anyone be profitable? The answer is yes. Yes, anyone can be profitable with the exception that they're willing to put in the time, the dedication, and the hard work to get there, okay? If you're gonna come into the market and think you're just gonna wing it and kind of I don't know, take a lucky guess here and there and be profitable, kind of profitable by accident. Like nobody I've ever known like became profitable because they're just like, oops, it was an accident. I just accidentally made this money. I accidentally followed my plan. I accidentally had an entry model. Like you need a structured model, you need an entry model, you need a set of rules, you need a system, right? And emphasis on system, right? Everyone thinks you need a strategy. Strategy is the easy part. Like the hardest part of trading is having a robust system that can withhold drawdown and still have a positive equity curve over time, right? That's why we forward test, we back test, we live test, we do all kinds of tests, right, on our edge to make sure that it's consistent, because that's what matters, consistency, right? So that's kind of what I teach in my community here. If you guys want to join, link down below to join my Discord. I got students in here that I teach all the time. One of them, Nighthawk here, just took a payout with Tradeify. I work with people who want to trade futures on a live account, people who want to trade options, and then people who trade prop firms as well. So my strategies or concepts, they apply to all markets, right? You can use them for options, futures, prop firms, etc., right? And I get more niche into each individual topic depending on what that student needs or what they're looking to do, right? But if you guys want to check that out, I have a mentorship where you can learn all of my entry models, all of my strategies and trading, and my risk plans and systems and everything you need to be like this guy and take out payouts. I got tons of people in this Discord that make tons of money, whether it's on personal accounts or through prop firms, etc. You guys can join the Discord, check it out. It's all there in the open. You can go look at it. But back to the video. So can anyone become profitable? Yes, I would say so, because in my experience, through the people that I've mentored, the people that I've trained, I've worked with people from all walks of life. I've worked with people who are PhDs, who are doctors, who are engineers. I've worked with people who come from working in restaurants, retail stores, whatever, right? I've seen all walks of life. I've seen people come from, all kinds of areas and become profitable, right? So what you need to understand is your background, your education level, your skill set, none of that matters really. If you're willing to put in the time, you can be profitable. And that's what I teach. I teach people systems that are can be repeated and replicated, right? And that's why I'm able to take somebody, no matter what their background is, and make them into a profitable trader, is because I'm teaching something that is, one, it's data driven, it's data back to work and have consistency, and then two, it's repeatable and replicable, in the sense that I can show somebody what I do and how I trade, and then they can apply the same concepts, right? You don't need to be special. You just need to be patient and open-minded to concepts I'm teaching, and willing to apply those and put in the time necessary to learn and apply it, right? So that's what I offer in my mentorship. I also have other trading education. I have courses on futures, options, advanced price action, you name it. I got a bunch of beginner courses, but to really get the, I guess the the best I have to offer, then that's going to be my mentorship. That's going to be the Masterclass, which is my trade mentorship, where I work with people directly one-on-one. So if you're interested in that, link down below. If you have questions about it, you can always comment on this video, or you can message me in Discord. You guys are always welcome to DM me in Discord. But yeah, so as somebody that works with people all the time and trains people in the world of trading, um, I've seen people who from all walks of life become profitable. Essentially, is what I'm saying. So because of that, my opinion is heavily biased. I think anyone can do it if they're willing to learn, right? It's just it comes down to a matter of how bad do you want it. Like, do you really want this, or do you kind of want this and you're trying to get lucky, or do you want this to be your profession and your craft, right? If you want it to be your profession and your craft, then guess what? You got to treat it like such, and you got to put in the time to study and learn from people who are already doing what you want to do. Um, I mean, you don't necessarily have to learn from somebody that's already doing it, right? But what's the trade-off is you go spend 2 or 3 years trying to figure it out with no guarantee you're gonna get results, right? It's the whole point of a mentorship, right, is so that you guys don't do all the research and development. You just come to somebody that has already done that, and they can provide that information directly to you, so you don't have to go out and search for it with no guarantee you're even gonna find the right information to begin with, right? Um, Little backstory about me is, I've worked for different, financial institutions before I went full-time trading. I've met a lot of different traders in the private sector who are they're not here on YouTube, they're not on Instagram, they're not anywhere, teaching their concepts. They're just like really great traders that I've met that I've learned from. And I've met some people that are on the institutional side of things and learned some things from them as well. So I can't disclose, I guess, the people that I've learned from because they're very private people, but I can just tell you that I am here to teach the concepts that I have learned over the years. I've been trading for close to 8 years now, so I've been doing this for a long time. So if you guys are looking for a mentorship, that's something I can offer. And I have a lot of social proof in the Discord. So if you guys want to check that out, or if you just want to hang out in the Discord, that's fine. It's free to join the Discord. You guys don't have to pay anything. You can just hang out. We all like to help each other in there. We all like to see each other succeed. There's a bunch of great people in there. Really, really positive community. We all like to just help each other out. Whether you're in the mentorship or not, it doesn't matter. You can come hang out. We meme, we joke. We just enjoy the trading day all the time. So that if you're just looking for a community of friends, to hang out with, that is also there within the Discord. So, but yeah, so you know, based on what I've experienced, and like I said, this is not opinion based. This is evidence based. Is because I've seen people who literally couldn't get a payout or literally could not have a positive equity curve, and worked with them and seen them transform into amazing traders. And I've seen it from all different backgrounds, from like I said, doctors, engineers, restaurant workers, retail workers, whatever, right? Like I've worked with all kinds of people, construction workers, whatever, and I've seen them, be able to pick up this skill and this craft and learn it and apply it. Because of that, I will say that I'm heavily biased. I think anyone can learn this. I think anyone can trade if they're willing to put in the time, the effort, and they have the discipline to study. Um, you know, you can do it. It's just, are you willing to apply the time? Are you willing to have an open mind? Are you willing to humble yourself and learn from somebody else, right? One of the biggest things that stops people is they think, I'm going to figure it out on my own. I don't need someone to teach me. I'm too good for that, blah, 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 blah. And truth be told, when I first started trading, I thought the same thing. But guess what? My journey accelerated so much faster when I humbled myself and said, you know what? I don't know it all. I should go learn from other people, and I should gather data, and I should collect that data to build my edge, right? So that's why I think anyone can do it if they have that open mind, if they're willing to learn from someone else. If you think you're just gonna wing it and you're just gonna get lucky and you'll figure it all out on your own, you don't need anyone's help and you're just the exception, I got some news for you. Everybody thinks they're the exception, and then they get humbled and they realize, okay, they have to actually learn and put in some work and some dedication to get the results that they want, right? But such as anything in life that is worth anything, you have to put in some time and some work and some effort, right? So that's going to conclude this video. TLDR, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I think anyone can learn this. Anyone can be profitable. I've seen many people come to this space, many people that I've worked with that had zero experience just become absolute monsters in the market afterwards. Um, So, and it goes for seasoned traders too. I've had people come to me that are experienced traders, and I've helped them enhance their strategy and become even better, right? So, it doesn't matter if you're new or experienced, anyone can benefit from, learning from someone else who is, highly proficient in their niche, right? So yeah, I think anyone can learn it. And if you guys are interested in learning from me, links down below. You can contact me and come check out, my program. But I wish you guys all the best. Stay green in the markets, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.